Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and I'm also fine. So this is the video for class 8 subject maths. Now I'm starting your half yearly syllabus. So in half yearly syllabus first chapter is square and square roots. According to your book it is chapter number 3, square and square roots. So let's start. What is squares? Square of a number is the result obtained on multiplying a number by itself. Let you want to find the square of 6. So 6 square, we will write as 6 square. So it can be written as 6 multiplied by 6 and 6 is 36. So square of 6 is 36. So this is the squares. Square of x is x square. Square of 6 is equals to 6 multiplied by 6 is equals to 6 square is equals to 36. So x square and 36 are example of square numbers or squares. If you want to find the square of 3 upon 7. So 3 upon 7 square is equals to 3 upon 7 multiplied by 3 upon 7. It can be written as 3 3 is 9, 7 7 is 49. So 9 upon 49 is the square of 3 upon 7. Now these are the squares of 1 to 30. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25 and 6 square is 36. So these are the squares of 1 to 30. Now perfect square. A perfect square or a square number is a number which is the square of a natural number like 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 are perfect square. Why 25 is a perfect square? If you multiplying 5 in itself, अगर आप 5 की multiply, if you are multiplying 5 in 5, so 5 5 is 25. So 25 is the square of 5. So it is a perfect square. So the squares are end with 1, 4, 9, 6, 5. If 6, 9, 4, 1 in each column. Mostly क्या आपके squares हैं 1, 4, 9, 6, 5, 6, 9, 4, 1, 0 इस पर end हो रहे हैं. So squares of number ending with 1 and 9 end with 1. 1 square is 1, 9 square end with 1 and 11 square end with 1 and 19 square end with 1. 21 square end with 1 and 29 square 841. So you can see that square of numbers ending with 1 and 9 end with 1. Next, square of number ending with 2 and 8 end with 4. 2 and 8. 2 square is 4. 8 square is 64 and with 4. 12 square is 144 and with 4. 18 square is 324 and with 4. 22 square is 484 and with 4. And 28 square is 784 and with 4. So, square of numbers ending with 2 and 8 and with 4. Next. So squares of number ending with 3 and 7 and with 9, like 3 3 is 9 and 7 7 is 49. So end digit is of 49 is 9. Squares of number ending with 4 and 6 and with 6. Square of 4 is 16 and with 6 and 6 square is 36 and with 6. And square of number ending with 5 and with 5, like 5 square 25 and with 5, 15 square 225 and with 5. So squares of number ending with 0 and with 0. So the number of zeros in the square of multiplying of 10 is double the number of zeros in the given number. Like if you want to find the square of 100, so it is the 10 is the square root of 100. Properties of squares. A number and ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8 is not a perfect square. Example 62, 73, 87 and 98. A number ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8. If any number with and 2, 3, 7 and 8, so it is not a perfect square. Example 62 is not a perfect square, 73 is not a perfect square, 23 is not a perfect square, 43 is not a perfect square. So 2. A square of a real number is always positive. If you want to find the square of 5 square is 25, 3 square is 9, 6 square is 36. So the square of a real number is always positive. Third, a perfect square can end with an even number of zeros and not with an odd number of zeros. A perfect square कैन एंड विद एन इवन नंबर ऑफ जीरोज़. ये क्या होता है, हमेशा इवन नंबर की जीरोज़ पर ही एंड होता है, नॉट विद एन ऑड नंबर ऑफ जीरोज़. 4. A number which when divided by 3 leaves a remainder 2 is not a perfect square. If you have any number and if you are dividing by 3 and it gives a remainder 2, so it is not a perfect square. Like example 8, 14, 38, 95. These are not perfect square. If you are dividing 8 by 3, so 3 2s are 6. It remains, its remainder is 2, so it is not a perfect square. If you wanna check कि it is a perfect square or not, so if you will divide by 3 and it leaves a remainder 2, it means that this is not a perfect square. And other property is there, a number which when divided by 4 leaves a remainder 2 or 3, so it is not a perfect square. If you are dividing by 3 any number and it is completely divided but it is not a perfect square, so now again you will divide by 4 and if it leaves a remainder 2 and 3, if it leaves a remainder 2 and 3, so it is not a perfect square. Like example 18, 26, 35 and 50. 6. The square of an even number is even. Square of even number is even. Like 2 square is 4. 4 is even and 2 is also even. 4 square is 16. 4 and 16 both are even number. 6. 6 square is 36. 6 and 36 both are even number. 12 square is 144. 12 and 144 both are even number. 7 property, the square of an odd number is odd. Like 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9, 3 and 9 both are odd number. 7 square is 49, 7 and 49 both are odd numbers. So these are the properties of squares. Now exercise. Exercise 3A, question number first. Calculate the square of the following numbers. Part A and C I will make you understand. Part B and D you will do yourself with the help of examples. In your book there are lots of examples. You can take help with examples to do the exercise 3A. I will make you understand some question and remaining parts you will do yourself. So I will make you understand A and C. B and D part you will do yourself. So calculate the square of the following. A 31 and C is 1/7. So square of 31. So square of 31 I can write as 31 square is equals to 31 multiplied by 31 and 31 multiplied by 31 you will get 961. So square of 31 is 961. Next part C, square of 1/7. So 1/7 can be written as 1/7 square. It can be written 1/7 multiplied by 1/7. 1 was the 1 and 7 sevens are 49. So square of 1/7 is 1/49. Now question number 2. Without calculating the square of a number, show that the following numbers are not perfect square. I told you about the properties of squares. So with the help of these properties, we will do the question number 2. Without calculating the squares of number, we will not calculate, show that the following numbers are not perfect square. Only we will give the reason. That's why this is not perfect square. We will not calculate. So first example question is 29. So 29, if I will divide 29 by 3, then it leaves a remainder 2. So it is not a perfect square. So this is the reason I have solution also. 3 9s are 27. 9 minus 7 is 2. So it leaves a remainder 2. That's why 29 is not a perfect square. Part C, 66. If you will divide 66 by 4, then it leaves a remainder 2. So it is not a perfect square. So we will divide 66 by 4. 4 ones are 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. 6. So 4 6 are 24. So remainder is 2. So that's why it is not a perfect square. All remaining parts you will do yourself. D, E, F, G. You will apply any rule in these questions and you will get your answer. Question number 3. The following numbers are perfect square. Without calculating the square root of the number, identify the following as squares of odd or even number. I told you about even and odd number. The square of an even number is even and the square of odd number is odd. If number is even, so square will be even, and if number is odd, so square will be odd. So 225 is odd number, so its square will be odd. So answer of 3A is odd. Answer of 3A is odd. B 676 is even, so answer is even. C 1600 is even number, so square will be even. 2704 is even number, so square will be even, and E part odd. Now question number 4. Find the square root of the following numbers by prime factorization method. Identify which of these numbers are perfect square. You have numbers, you will find the square root. You will find the square root of these numbers by prime factorization method. I will make you understand only one part. All remaining parts you will do yourself. Question number 4, part A, 1024. So 1024, 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12, 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So 1024 in square root is equals to square root of 2 multiply by 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 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 pair. So 2, 1, 2, 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2, इसका जो स्क्वायर रूट हो ये आ जाएगा आपका 1 पेयर से एक 2 हम बाहर की साइड लेंगे. सो 2 2 ज़ा 4, 2 ज़ा 8, 2 ज़ा 2 ज़ा 4, 2 ज़ा 8, 2 ज़ा 16 and 16 2 ज़ा 32. So 32 is the square root of 1024. So by this method you can find the square root of any number, and this is the method of prime factorization method. This is very easy. So all remaining parts you can do yourself with the example, with the help of example and with the help of this question. Now question number 5. Write a Pythagorean triplet with the following numbers as one of the members. You will find the Pythagorean triplets. So first of all we will find the Pythagorean triplet for 4, and all remaining parts you will do yourself. 4. Question is 4. You will find 4 is your digit. You will find the Pythagorean triplet. So let 2m is equals to 4, m is equals to 2. The Pythagorean triplets are m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. First of all you will find the m is 2. Now you will find second Pythagorean triplet is m square minus 1, m is 2, 2 square minus 1, 2 2 is 4 minus 1 is 3. M square plus 1, 2 square plus 1 is equals to 2 2 is 4 plus 1, 5. So the numbers are 2, 3 and 5. These are the Pythagorean. Now question number 6. Simplify the following. You will find the square root of these fractions, mixed fractions and decimal numbers. So part A. 289 upon 10,000. First of all you will find the prime factor. You will do the prime factor of 289, and the prime factorization is 289 is 17 multiplied by 17. So square root of 289 is 17. Now you will find the prime factorization of 10,000, and that is 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5. You can do very easily prime factorization. So 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 5 multiply by 5 will come out, and is equals to 2 2 is 4, 5 is 20 and 25 is 100. So square root of 289 is 17 and 10,000 is 100. So root 289 upon 1000 is 10,000 is equals to root 17 multiplied by 17 upon 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5. 17 will come out, and 1 pair 2 multiply by 2, 2 multiply by 2, 5 multiply by 5, 5 multiply by 5. So 2 2s are 4, 5 is 20 and 25, sorry, 2 2s are 4, 4 5 is 20 and 25 is 100. So 17 upon 100 will be the square root of 289 upon root 0.0027 multiply by root 0.75. So first of all we will remove the point. Root 0.027 upon, first of all you will remove the point, so upon and 1 will be there. After the decimal there are 4 digits, 0027, so you will write here 4 zeros. Root 0.75, first of all you will remove the point, upon and 1 will be there, and after the decimal there are 2 digits, 7 and 5, so 2 you will write here 2 zeros. So now it will become 27 upon 10,000. So we have root 27 upon 10,000 and root 75 upon 100. So prime factors of 27 is 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, and 10,000 is 2 multiplied by 2, 2 multiplied by 2, multiplied by 5, multiplied by 5, multiplied by 5, multiplied by 5. And the prime factors of 75 is 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5, and 100 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. So 3 will come out and root 3, because in 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 one pair will be there, and so in one pair 3 will come out and it will become 3 root 3. So here are 5 pairs, 2 multiplied by 2, 2 multiplied by 2, 5 multiplied by 5, 5 multiplied by 5, so it will become 100. 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5, 5 multiplied by 5 is one pair, so 5 will come out and root 3. 2 2s are 4, 2 multiplied by 2 and 5 multiplied by 5. 2 pair, there are 2 pairs. So 2 5s are 10. So it will become 5 root 3 upon 10. So now you have 3 root 3 upon 100 multiplied by 5 root 3 upon 10. So 3 5s are 15 and root 3 multiplied by root 3 is 3. And 100 tens is 1000. So 15 3s are 45 upon 10,000. So if you will divide 1000 by 45 by 1000, so you will get 0.045. It is wrong. 0.045. Now next question, question number 7. Question number 7, answer the following questions. In question number 7 there are parts A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So A part, by which least number should be 243 be multiplied so that is a perfect square. आप 243 में किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करें कि ये क्या बन जाए, आपका परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बन जाए. सो फाइंड द परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर, ऑल्सो फाइंड द स्क्वायर रूट. आपको परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर भी फाइंड करना है एंड यू विल ऑल्सो फाइंड द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर. सो हमें देखना है कि 243 में हमें किस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करनी है कि जो ये आपका नंबर है 243 एक परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बन जाए, और फिर इसको आपको परफेक्ट स्क्वायर रूट भी फाइंड करना है. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, 243. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू विल फाइंड द प्राइम फैक्टर ऑफ 243. 3 8s are 24 and 3 1s are 3. 3 2s are 6 and 3 7s are 21. 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9 and 3 1s are 3. So root of 243 is 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 and multiplied by 3. So there are two pairs, 3 multiplied by 3 and 3 multiplied by 3. So it will become 3 3s are 9 root 3. So 3 don't have any pair. So 243 should be multiplied by 3 so that is a perfect square. अगर आप इसमें 3 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे तो आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा, 3 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3 एक पेयर आ जाएगा. सो आपका 3 यहाँ से क्या आ जाएगा, रूट से बाहर आ जाएगा. सो 9 3 से 27, आपका क्या हो जाएगा, 27 हो जाएगा ये. सो द परफेक्ट स्क्वायर इज 243 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3. आपको किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है 243 में, 3 से. सो इट इज़ अ 729 एंड रूट ऑफ 729. सो आपका परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर क्या है, 729. सो 3 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं, 729 इज योर परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर. नाउ यू विल फाइंड द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 729. So 729, prime factorization of 729 will be 3 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 3. So 1 2 3, 3 pairs are here. So 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27. So you will multiply by 3 to make 243 a perfect square number. So answer is 3 729 एंड 27. 3 इज अ नंबर जिससे आप मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं. 729 इज अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर एंड 27 इज द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 729. Now next question, question B. It is same as question number A. A and B are same parts. So question number C. By part C, question number 7. By which least number should be 1176 be divided so that is a perfect square. Now in this question you will divide any number. आप किसी भी नंबर से इसमें क्या करेंगे, डिवाइड करेंगे जिससे इसमें नीड होगी, जिस नंबर की भी नीड होगी परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बनने के लिए 1176 को आप उसी नंबर से इसमें मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. देन इट विल बिकम अ perfect square number and then you will find the square root of that number. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन पार्ट ए में हम लोगों ने मल्टीप्लाई किया था एंड इन दिस क्वेश्चन वी विल डिवाइड. इसमें क्या करना है, हमें डिवाइड सेम आपका ए पार्ट से ही रिलेटेड है क्वेश्चन. नाउ 1176. So prime factors of 1176 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 2. So 2 multiplied by 2 first pair, 7 multiplied by 7 is second pair. So 2 7s are 14, 3 and 2 do not have any pair, so 3 2s are 6. So it is 14 root 6. So 1176 should be divided by 6 so that is a perfect square. अगर आप 1176 को किससे डिवाइड करें, 6 से डिवाइड करें, सो इट विल बिकम अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर. सो 1176 विल बी डिवाइड बाय 6, divided by 6, so it will be 196. आप 1176 को 6 से डिवाइड करते हैं, so you will get 196. So 196 is a perfect square number. So the prime factors of 196 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7. So 2 pairs are here, 2 multiplied by 2, 7 multiplied by 7. So 2 7s are 14, so 14 is a square root of 196. Now next question, question number 7 part D, same as part C. E and F are same parts, so I will make you understand part E. Find the square root of 49 by repeated subtraction. So by repeated subtraction we will find the square root of 49. So square root of 49 by repeated subtraction method, आपको क्या करना है, 49 से आप हम लेंगे ओड नंबर्स. वी विल टेक ओड नंबर्स 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 14 और तब तक लेते सब्ट्रैक्ट करते रहेंगे नंबर्स से जब तक कि आपके पास 0 नहीं आ जाता. सो 49 माइनस 1 48. अब 48 से आप 1 के बाद कौन सा आता है, ओड नंबर 3. सो 48 माइनस 3 इज 45. 45 अब 45 से किसको माइनस करेंगे, नेक्स्ट ओड नंबर इज 5. सो 5 माइनस 5 इज 40. 40 minus 7 is 33. 33 minus 9 is 24. 24 minus 11 is 13. 13 minus 13 is 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 7 steps, you will get the 0. So that's why the square root of 49 is 7. जितने भी स्टेप्स में आपके पास 0 आता है वही आपका क्या हो जाएगा, स्टेप नंबर आपका क्या हो जाएगा, स्क्वायर रूट हो जाएगा आपके जिसका आप फाइंड कर रहे हैं. सो इसको इन 7 स्टेप्स वी कंप्लीट, we get 0. So square root of 49 is 7. Now next question, part G, same as example. In your book there are lots of example. With the help of example you can do all question. जितने भी आपके पार्ट्स हैं, जितने भी एक्सरसाइज 3A में क्वेश्चंस हैं, आपके सब के सब इनके जैसे आपके पास एग्जाम्पल्स हैं आपकी बुक में. तो विद द हेल्प ऑफ एग्जाम्पल्स यू कैन solve any question, and with the help of my question and examples you can do complete exercise. So now question number 7 part H. The area of square field is 7056 meter square. Find the length of a side of the field. पार्ट G and I you will do yourself. आपके पास सेम एग्जाम्पल हैं आपकी बुक में, उनकी हेल्प से आप इनको सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. सो आई विल मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड पार्ट H of question number 7. So the area of square field is 7056. You will find the side of square. So part H, area of square is 7056 56. Let the length of a square is x. So area of square, side multiply by side is 7056. So let side is x. So x multiplied by x is 7056. X square is 7056. X is equals to root of 7056. So we'll find the prime factors of 7056 is 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 7 multiply by 7. So there are first, second, third and fourth pairs. So 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 7. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12 and 12 7s are 84. So 84 is the side of square. If area of square is 7056, so 84 will be the length of side of square. आपकी जो साइड ऑफ स्क्वायर की लेंथ होगी वो कितनी हो जाएगी 84. सो 3A कंप्लीट हो गई आपकी. All remaining parts you will do yourself with the help of example and my question. So thanks for listening to me.